What's the most fun you've had other than Seventh Heaven?
You know what? We had a lot of fun doing Saw 2.
Oh,
We did. We want to jump from one genre straight to the next.
please do.
Let's just,
And
what's funny
did
is,
you get hacked up or did you do the hacking?
sadly, I had the lamest death of all.
Why?
Like, it was the lamest death because everyone else, like, died by, like, lethal injection. They, like, burned in the crematorium, or they, like, had, like, their heads, like, blown off. And, like, I died by gas, and I just went, oh. Part of me was thinking, like, oh, this can be, like, creative where, like, I can come back because I, like, didn't really die, and they just thought I died.
Maybe they rescued you later?
I mean, and we're on Saw 342, and
Right.
I haven't come back yet, so I don't know why.
Was David Arquette is he in that?
No.
Is he? No. Is that another franchise?
That's Scream.
Okay.
And what's funny is
I'm your lovely host.
I don't actually watch horror movies. I hate them, but they're fun to be in.
But wait, I want to talk more about your death by gas.
It was just boring.
No, but like, what did the director do? Did you do like a couple of quivers and?
Yeah, I had to do that, and then I had to just like bleed out, basically. So it was like
bleed out.
Well, like from my mouth, yeah, but it wasn't like.
So you got gas and then like blood came out.
Yeah, but it wasn't like exciting.
Did you let your tongue hang out?
I don't think I did
Did
that.
you like
I
a
didn't.
gas gun at the end? Did you? Like
I didn't do the like. No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
I think I also was face down, so it wasn't like you really got to see everything. But it was what was fun about that though. The experience was we were up in Canada and we were shooting in order. So we were actually.
Why in order? That's weird.
Because it was amazing for us to kind of experience the buildup and the horror of
so
like
that was literally the production's producers, director's choice.
So they did all of
because that costs more money.
All of the stuff in the house was in order. And so we actually, what was great though is like we always knew exactly where we were right before in the scene. So it was
as an actor, you had your horror in order.
Yes. Which is great.
Do I have that right?
It is great. Because also when I'm my voice is like so gone from screaming so much, it like follows suit with the rest of the scene because I just lost my voice from screaming so much. So it was actually, but it was so fun because we would go back to the hotel and like, I don't know why I found it completely entertaining to just leave with the blood all over my face and like just go to the bar.
Getting out of that van from Transpo.
And I would literally
walking through the lobby of the hotel.
Yeah, because normally everyone like cleans up and like before you like you take your makeup off before you leave. But like I just loved just going to like the bar in Toronto and I would just like be like, oh, it's been a rough. You have no idea what my day has been like. And then finally, I think the bar actually said, "Can you stop?"
Oh my gosh!
But I found it entertaining, and I found it a great like talking point. So
I mean, I've heard of a Bloody Mary, but I'll have one Bloody Beverly, please.
I mean, looking back, there was probably something in a clause of a contract saying that you're not supposed to do that, but whatever, I did it.
Listen, if they didn't have somebody cleaning the makeup off for you at the end of the day.
That was also so fun is because also you don't have to worry about like it was not a beauty movie. It was a movie where like you looked like absolute crap and it was like, oh, make me look worse.
Right.
And it was just so much.
There was no getting around it.
Oh, I loved it. I embraced it fully. I was like, oh, like let's really like make it red.
Now as a kid, were you like when you went and did Halloween, did you wear like princess outfits or like bloody outfits?
You know what? I didn't really do Halloween that much. I wasn't really into it so much.
You did a Harvest Fest?
But I think that the part of the reason why was I was working so much. And
oh,
so
wow.
like and what's even these days I laugh because I like putting on makeup is like it's a chore and I would much rather not do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did put a little makeup on for you to come here. But
thank you.
I think it's because my whole life I've been made up for work or
right?
I have to be
Same
on that like when I'm not on, I'm really off.
I'm growing my hair out right now.
I like it.
Way down. I'm going to grow it to my shoulders.
Oh my gosh, you should see my son's hair. It's all the way to his butt.
Well, speaking of your son.
Uh-huh.
I have like a mind-blowing segue right now.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
So watch this.
Okay.
You're not ready for it.
I'm not? Okay.
Your daughter,
mm-hmm.
you posted on your social media about a rainbow, right?
Oh, yes.
I put that on my stories. So adorable. And there's a huge rainbow in nature, and her daughter's standing there, and she says, I want to slide down the rainbow. Or I wish I could slide down the rainbow.
Yep.
And I'm like, back to the 90s and the fun we had, like, that's what's missing.
Yeah.
We're missing in this world that childlike, as adults, oh, wow, what a beautiful rainbow. Her daughter walks up and goes, I wish I could slide down that rainbow.
Yeah. with her two different shoes.
That's my, that was so awesome.
You know what? And honestly, that was also a great day for me where I was like trying to control everything. I was trying to I thought everything had to be structured, and I took a break because we had seen the rainbow and I wanted to see it better. And I took her out there, and normally I wouldn't let her play in the rain because I was like, you're going to get sick.
Right.
And then finally I was like, whatever, go. And it was a moment also, I think, that life has gotten so busy and so we're trying to hit all of these
goals.
And whatever. I think you're supposed to call them goals, but I don't know really what they are. Because the reality is I don't think that they stand up the way they're supposed to. And we're missing out on life. Right. In the 90s.
We're missing out on sliding down the rainbow.
And in 90s, we were like embracing life. We were like,
we also had drugs that made it feel like we were sliding down the rainbow. But that's different.
See,
you didn't do any of that.
I didn't. I was the most boring. Well, some people call me bossy and like wound up too tight. But I was the girl that was like never. But I wasn't interested in it.
You didn't sneak out of the house.
No.
Never smoked weed.
No, my mom one time tried to give me a curfew, and I was like, okay, I'll just spend the night at my friend's house. I'm not doing that. And she's like, well, you have to have a curfew. I'm like, Mom, I have a full-time job. I'm fine.
Sounds like one of my kids.
But I was also incredibly responsible. I was the one, and the reason why I refused to take the curfew was because I was the one that was going and picking up my friends who were drunk.
Right.
And I said, I will not take your curfew because I'm the one that's going to pick up their asses.
That's your personality type as designated driver. You were just that perfect.
Yes.
Never.
I've been a mama bear since I was like 5 years old.
That's hysterical.
By the way, I've also found out a lot of people who didn't want me to be their mama bear.
Well, that's okay.
Mac and David. They're like, yeah, you were really bossy. But we just accepted it. And we left
So I did something crazy.
Okay, what?
Because I'm a little different than most folks.
So am I.
So you do charitable work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you work with other charities, or do you have your own 501?
Don't believe I have my own 501.
Right. So there's no Beverley Mitchell.
No.
She went and started a corporation that's a charity corporation and called it this.
No.
But you can do that now on LegalZoom. It's easy.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll tell you about that later.
Okay, got it.
The point is, and if my wife and kids could hear this, they would scream laughing. So I collect URLs. So I'll go to the GoDaddy and I buy them just because now you can sell them and all kinds of stuff.
No, I've had somebody that bought it.
So
my
I
name
searched.
A long time ago. Oh God.
I searched.
Oh God.
Rainbow slides.
Oh. Did you buy it?
And it was not available as a .com.
Somebody else bought it?
Rainbowslides.com was not available.
Oh.
But .org
was. So you can bring sunshine.
I got it.
You can bring sunshine and joy on the rainbow slide.
So in the appropriate timing, if you ever start your own charity and you want to call it
You have my URL.
I already have the .org.
Okay, perfect.
I'll give you a good deal on it too.
Oh,
I think that story's fabulous. And I think if you ever want to just do a thing where, listen, your rainbowslides.org could just be a page where you point people to other charities.
That's true.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think I couldn't believe rainbowslides.org was available.
That's great.
How old's your daughter that did the whole video?
She's 3.5.
Yeah, so she won't understand the .org.
No. You know the funniest thing about
adorable.
I feel like the third child, she's my feral one. She's the one who just is like, she will take this world by storm.
Right.
There is absolutely
world
nothing.
Changer.
Oh yeah, nothing in her way.
Love it.
Absolutely. Like she is the boss baby for sure. And also I don't understand this whole sibling thing. So like I'm constantly as a parent, like struggling, being like, why won't you just freaking be nice? And my husband's like, because they're siblings. And I'm like, stop yelling at each other. Stop pulling each other's hair. Why are you doing this? And It's something I struggle with on the daily because I just don't understand.
I'm the youngest of 6.
I don't understand.
I'm cracking up laughing.
It literally like.
No, but here's what's funny. How old are your kids? How old's your oldest?
11. I have an 11, 9, and 3.
So right around 14, 15.
Don't scare me.
Is when you're going to get, what do you know? You're an only child. Wait till that comes. And you go like, what did you
Well, and I'm going to say, I don't know, but I know that this is not how it's going to go down.